Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GLBS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and just makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Although from a presentation standpoint, this chart is actually very tricky to talk about because of all the perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there, or you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 10 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you the chart's looking pretty terrible. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, yeah, I get it. There's a big pullback today. But from the big picture, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And when higher bases are being built over longer periods of time, that's how those long-term uptrends are constructed. I am going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably just had more of a day trader, perspective and outlook going into the trade. And the easiest way to illustrate this is to talk about this initial area of support right here at $1.40. Why is $1.40 important going into next week? I'm not saying the price will continue to pull back, but just to illustrate my point here, let's say it does, price comes down here, and then flirts around with this area here before finally starting to kind of work its way back up. What would you have in this situation from the big picture? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have this set of lows right here. You'd have this set of lows right here before that first big move happened. If you put on your imagination caps, picture each one of these as stair steps. Well, hey, you have very clear stair steps still progressing in the upwards direction. Again, I 110% realize if you're a day trader and you bought up there, you couldn't care less about these stair steps. But that's why I try to kind of qualify and offer up a warning that I would be making statements from the big picture perspective. So yeah, today, one day the price pulled back, but looking at multiple days here, the bulls still have an opportunity to build a higher base, and that's the name of the game going forward. So $1.40, very important level going into next week. So we'll see if the bulls can do their job and maintain, build a higher stair step or not.
One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.